Do you ever find Do you ever find yourself being too critical about yourself? Not even so much about you. Maybe you're just critical about others, about life, about people you see on reality TV. You just feel like you're dealing with a critical spirit. Yeah, critical spirit. I found myself being a little too harsh at times, or just being critical in times that I really should be compassionate. I love that Jesus, all throughout the New Testament, that he went about healing and ministering and loving on people, not in a critical way, but with a compassionate heart. In Luke chapter 6, verse 45, it talks about how out of the abundance of our heart, our mouth will speak. So what is it that you have going on the inside of your heart? Do you find that you are constantly complaining in your head and your thoughts, and that is in turn, fed into your heart? Do you find yourself just being critical about people on a regular basis, and that's what's coming out of your mouth? I've recognized that I've been too harsh even lately. Small things with my kids that really shouldn't amount to much. I've been too harsh, been too critical. And why is that? I would probably say it's because I've not renewed my mind to the blessings and what God has for me. That I've allowed negative thinking, I've allowed cares and worries and anxieties to come in. Or I've been looking at myself and I've been thinking really just evil thoughts even about me. Whenever you're so focused on yourself, you'll find that you become very, of course you're selfish, but it's hard to truly see people in a compassionate light, because all you're thinking are critical thoughts about you, and then before you know it, it'll carry on to others. I want to go into this new year with a compassionate spirit, not a critical spirit. I want to go into this new year walking in love and out of the abundance of my heart, speaking good things and speaking God things, God words and faith words. I want to build people up and not tear them down. I want to love on others. I want to build my children up and make sure that I am constantly encouraging them for just who they are, and that I'm leading them and directing them in the way they should go, so when they're old, they won't depart from it. I want to encourage my husband, my neighbors. I don't want to bash people on reality TV anymore. You say, what? Listen, we find ourselves and it's like we have comments about everyone. And then before you know it, it's critical. And you've lost compassion. Jesus went about healing and ministering because he saw people through his Father's eyes. And that's what we have to do. See people through our Heavenly Father's eyes the way that he sees them. With compassion, with a heart to heal and minister and to love, so that we don't miss any opportunity to share the love of Jesus this year. Because every single person that we come in contact with needs to have a compassionate touch from Jesus. He has come to save, to heal, to restore, to set free, and to make whole. So that is my prayer for this year. To get out of being critical and into being compassionate 24/7. God, that I walk in your word, and that I will love others, and I will see them the way that you see them. And I can do it because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And I have the mind of Christ. I will speak out your words. I will live and walk by faith. And I will be a doer of your word and not just a hearer only. That's my prayer for this year. And I hope it's your prayer as well. Let's be compassionate instead of critical. And let's just see how many people turn to Jesus because of our obedience to his word and to his love. All right, well, I love you guys. God's so faithful. He's just so good, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye.